We're backstage at Country Fest 2019. Hawkeye Katelyn, and of course Michael Ray. You're our first ever alumni of Country Fest, because this is your actually second time here.
Well, really? I'm the first one?
Yeah, you're the only person we've ever invited back.
Yeah. This is the first time I've ever been invited back to anything. So it's great for everything.
Now, when you were here last time, we were doing our ugly Christmas sweater event.
In that corner, right?
Yes. Do you remember that?
You went home with the sweater because you were like, I have an ugly Christmas sweater party tomorrow or something.
And I still have that sweater. It's blue.
That's what
that's what we're going to ask.
Yeah, I still have it in my closet. Yeah.
Yes. You should have brought it.
Yeah. Well, so I didn't realize it was the
opportunity.
same. I know. I dropped the ball. I get right to it and then drop it. I walked in here and I was like, I've been here. And then I walked on stage. I was like, yes, because Chase Rice, Ben Perry, there's somebody else that was playing with us that night. I can't remember.
Tyler Farr, maybe? Who? Trent Wellman. Trent Harmon.
Trent Harmon, Trent Wellman, one of the T's.
One of the Trents.
Yeah, it was a fun night, but I saw it.
Well, good.
It's funny because we borrowed those sweaters, right?
You had to pay for it, didn't you?
Yeah, actually, I had. No, you know what? They were like $20 a sweater, right? But then when the guy, I told him who it went to, he's like, nah, you.
Like 15.
No, he was like 50.
He's like, if you don't post about it, then I'm gonna need it.
No, he was like, nah, don't worry about it. So I ended up getting it for free. But it was like, I didn't know at the time. I thought, yeah, go ahead, take it. I thought, I'll pay for it, no big deal. And then it ended up letting it go.
I wanted the two Chris's. Like ugly
I mean, when you got an ugly sweater, yeah. I mean, why would you not?
I've gotten your money's worth out of it.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the wedding. Officially a married man, and I'm very thankful because for a minute there, Hawkeye and I were predicting that our wedding dates were going to go head to head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm going to have to compete with...
Not us.
Not,
she got married.
We didn't get
we're not
married to each other.
I want to make sure we got that clear.
Y'all have a whole lot more to talk about than interviewing me.
But we were talking about it on the show, we're like, man, what if Michael Ray and Carly Pierce get married on the same day as my wedding? Nobody's going to give a you-know-what about my wedding, so thank you for doing it a little bit earlier.
Y'all was the weekend after, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
The 12th of October.
No,
so it was a couple weeks.
Yeah, ours was something.
Like
it was like, apparently October's the happening month.
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
it's a good time.
Yeah, wedding DJs was crushing.
Oh, absolutely. That's where they make all their money.
Yeah, we had a 4-month drought in Nashville on ours. It ain't rained in 4 months. This stuff came down sideways, poured.
That's right. It rained the night of y'all's wedding.
Yeah, the whole day, not just night. It was like from morning all the way through. And they're like, well, the lady's like trying to give you hope or whatever. She's like, there's a block. I can see it. I'm like, I don't know if that means anything. But we were cool. They had like an extra space that we went to and it ended up being honestly even better than if we would have done it outside. So it was cool.
Well, other than that, how's it been?
It's been good. I mean, I haven't really seen each other too much.
I know. And I hear that story a lot, like people like yourselves in the business.
Yeah.
It's like, we were on the road the next day.
Yeah, like it was Sunday, and then I left Tuesday, and she left Wednesday morning. Then I got back for one day, and then I went to Europe for 8 days, and I got back. And then like that day, it was weird. Like I got in.
And you went to Europe just for fun.
Yeah, that's not a honeymoon. Yeah. That was just for my own time, and I needed some me time. No. Yeah, so, but we waited, we knew, like, this end of this year is always crazy, so we knew that it was going to be that way, so, but everybody wants October. Yeah. So we had to, everybody's like, what's the significance of the date? I was like, it was the day we were both off.
Yeah, it was
but, yes, we're going to Jamaica in December.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, yeah.
I went to Italy, right?
We did, and we did this European cruise thing, and we didn't realize when we were booking a European cruise that we would be 2 of 4 people on the ship that spoke English.
Yeah.
So the first few days of our honeymoon, we got so much time with each other that we were like, when are we getting off the boat? I love you. This whole married thing's cool, but like we got to get out and go because we were literally the only people we could talk to.
Yeah.
There was a severe language barrier.
Did y'all have like, did y'all mourn? And this sounds very weird to say, but I have something behind this. Did y'all mourn the wedding the next day?
More in the wedding.
It went by way too fast. Is that what you're...
Yeah, and like for like I'm such a big family guy. Like I love seeing everybody together. That's my thing. And like seeing everybody together, all my family that I haven't seen in a long time, and then seeing like people that I haven't seen all together for the first time like that. I was like, oh man, it's so much fun. And then you don't really get to see that many people because you're like kind of all over the place. Yeah. But we tried to ixnay that. But like the next day, both of us were like, well, hell, man, it went by so fast that like you're kind of sad afterwards. You're like, let's do it again. Like, now that was fun. Now let's do it again just to try to remember it.
I felt like a jerk at one point because I felt like there were so many people I didn't say hi to or didn't talk to long enough. So the next morning I woke up and I was like, did I talk to, Aunt so-and-so or great uncle so-and-so? You're worried that you're giving enough attention to people. But it all went by way too fast.
Yeah, it goes by real fast. So it was like there was a little bit of sadness almost the next day.
And this is our podcast on weddings.
Anyway, tune in next week to see who we bring in.
Well, as the only guy we've ever invited back to Country Fest, we're so excited.
Let's make it 3. Let's go for 3. I'm out.
Very excited to have you here.
Thank you,
for 2019, and excited that you still have the sweater.
I do.
Yes,
it's blue. I
yes.
still got it with bells on.
And the third time you bring the sweater with you, okay?
Third time I'll bring the sweater.
All right. Backstage Country Fest 2019 with Michael Ray.